Evening, boys. Good evening, lads. And welcome again to the crustiest load of old balls that ever got mixed into some kind of fake chest shit. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Alright, well, it's at the beginning of your second main phase, diddly bubba can't be bollocks. Get some free shit or something. I don't know. For a second there, I thought green-white might be creature spunk, hair apparent, and then we'd have deadly cover-up. To really crackety matters, but instead, I guess, let's just sit around doing nothing. Let's just sit around doing nothing. I might give, what's the word? Sherlock shits one final try. I got past that, you know, that stagey, I don't even know if you can count it as a stage. I got past that, like, blockade of not knowing what to do, and it feels like, to me, the difference is it went from being like a chapter game to, okay, maybe I should have taken Lance. It went from being a chapter game to being a sort of pseudo grand wanked auto. And I don't know about you, boys, but I think there's not a 0% chance that it's not going to make for a better game, and I'm almost certain it's not going to make for a better stream game. Okay, I mean, I think we're just gonna die. I should have made sure I took a land. We got 2 counter spells and can't use either. Probably. Human. But we'll see. I might force my way into the next mission and see if once you're there you can have a case, because that's what I want to do. I want to play cases. I am not interested at all in you know, shooting up bandit layers and buying furniture for the house. Not interested in any of that shit. But I guess we'll see. Alright, so I can't counter anything. We've got Cyclonic Rift, but I'm going to get punched up in the meantime. I think this might be one of those games that you just have to lose. It might be one of those games that you lose. 2 mice. I mean, we got a Wraths. Do you Wrath 2 mice? Crew 3, Crew 2. But then he could just cast this, and that'll be Crew 4. And then he could crew both of those, and I'll get fucked up. I can't counter it. I know what to do. I think we're going to have to use Cyclonic Minge. I think we're going to have to use Cyclonic Minge for 2, rather than for the full spaghetti. Maybe he won't cast the commander, then we can counter something else. I guess, boys, there are options. That's what Magic is all about, really. I guess it's because sometimes we forget that, because it's often just about spunking your balls. Is that real Magic? Probably. So what does this do? When it enters, draw a card. Nothing. Okay. Well, we'll still take 4, but we'll kill these, probably. And then we will see. So I actually have a few artifact destruction spells. It's not like what's the word? Enchantments, where the deck literally cannot blow anything up. That's pretty good too, sort of. Alright, we collect an evidence. No. I don't think this guy's playing Heir Apparent. And even if he were, I think they have to be in the grave, don't they? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to have a winch. So I'll have to be economical with Bedevil, considering it can blow up an artifact. Money well spent. Everybody knows you need wobbly shits, boys. Otherwise, were you ever even playing Magics? Alright. Okay, we got spells. All we need is one more for a Boobalax. But the problem with bubbles here is that I'm just going to get uncrewable artifacts. Literally can't do anything with. So plussing this is going to be useless. Completely useless. And then it could get killed on the crackback. So, you know, like I said, decisions to be made. Giant cock bollocks. I understand that's an aggressive counter, but that counts as 6 crew. You know, and it's not a human, so we can get rid of it. Boys, I wasn't anticipating such a hard-fought Gabby Sparks Invitational Minge Fest for Game 1. I don't know why, what are you gonna do with your fucking green and white shit? I suppose mono white has a lot of counter spells now because you have to make sure all the slots are ready for Slotsville. Right, that makes sense what I said. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy with a bubs if I draw a bubs. No. So if I minus this, it gets killed, right?
This
Maybe.
Your average zombie horde. Impressive, isn't it? My packs give me strength.
I don't know if you can pay the cost. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, for fuck's sake, then. I'm gonna miss 50 lands, bollocks. Fucking bollocks. I'll just say, boys, it was a fun game, and everybody didn't see anything interesting. But I love Magics, or something. I love Magics, and Magics loves me. That's why, like I say, this game never gets old, because it's always shit. It never gets old, because it is always the shits. Hey, boys, how about some mono white wank for a bit of a change? A bit of a change, boys. Alright. Ragavan and blow-ups. That's gotta be enough. Technically, it doesn't have to be enough, but you get what I mean. So if he plays just a shit 1-1. Nope. Alright. Suck on my bollocks. Easy GG's. Alright, well, this was bollocks. I love it, boys. I love Magics, and Magics loves me. This is rubbish. What am I looking for? Why do I think I had something else? That's interesting. I guess I got shit in my eyes. I thought I had a 2-mana murder. I guess I just don't give a fuck. That doesn't sound like me, boys. You know how dedicated I am to being the best at Magics at all times. This is, I mean, it's pretty good in the Tameo deck, but it's just mono white rubbish as usual. Just mono white fucking dog shit. Hey boys, I love Magic. Condemn. What does that even do? Put target attacking creature on the bottom of its owner's library. Its controller gains life equal to its toughness. Has that always been available? I don't recognize it. I don't recognize the art. And the symbol is often, you know, one of those stupid hidden shits that Wizard likes to do. And I wonder if it's something I want. I mean, it's possibles. It is possibles. Alright, so we'll go bubbles, kill this thing, attack with 2. Who the fuck cares? I don't know how long I'll play this tonight then, if it's just gonna be, if it just feels this kind of shit as usual. Ah man, I just wish, what you call it, was premium bollocks. What do you call it? Sherlock shit. I wish it was just cases.
I have returned as the prophecy.
You know,
foretold.
it's probably a more full game for a player. But for a streamer, I think it makes it worse. I just want to get into questioning suspects. I want to find dildos on the floor. I want to scratch my balls, all that stuff. I do not want to buy any photos or pictures or paintings to hang up in the hall just to trigger what's-his-name's memories. Jesus' memories. He's got enough memories, boys. I guess we'll see.
A mind is
Yeah, bollocks.
you dare challenge a god?
Don't think I can do that. So what does this do? Nothing. Okay. I think we're gonna get rid of the hand. Don't need any more fucking useless mono dog shit cards.
I can break this world.
What did he lose? Solemn with the new art and a land. I think that guy's important. I don't even know what the fuck those two are. Deedly-dee, add 1 mana of any colour for 2 mana. I don't know about you, boys. That doesn't seem very economical. Is Sherlock not to your liking? You wish it was more like Phoenix Rank? Sherlock's... the core game is okay. It's good even. Like, the tutorial level I liked a lot because I didn't know... it wasn't clear what the answers were, which I think is important in that kind of a game. The problem with Sherlock shits, as I said at the start, is all the extra stuff, extra padding, like the fact it's an open world map, you have to go shopping. Fight bandit layers was terrible. You know, earn money, all that kind of shit just seems really wank. But we'll have to see, I suppose. Like I said, I played it offline just to get out of that weird sort of introductory level of putting shelves up in your house and what do you have to buy? Buy a bench for the garden? I mean, that's not what I thought I was getting into. So I did all that, and then we'll have another crack at it today and see if I could just bypass everything I don't want to do, because there's nothing I need. I don't need anything that comes with the extra stuff. I don't need the money presumably to buy upgrades like a better gun or whatever the fuck. I don't think I'm interested in any of that. During your turn, this guy has sex proof, but we got this, so that's probably good. Agreed? Probably good. Phoenix Wright was okay for a long time, until it just became until I couldn't solve anything based on the information that was available to me. You could say it's because I'm a retard, and I'll accept that. But to me, it just felt like I didn't have any control of what the Phoenix Wright answers were. Which is, you know, a shame. What are we ditching? I think that. I suppose I could have held this and used it, but this switches to a Planeswalker almost straight away. I think. Yeah, I think I have to use this on my turn. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. What do I want to do here? 3 manage. Heuristic Study or Black Market? I think Black Market is the best. Greed. I mean, you get a guaranteed treasure. I think treasure is what I need at the moment. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could use it right now. Yeah, let's use it right now. Fuck it.
I'm Chandra. The immolation sends. Hope it's not too hot.
Pretty good, boy. You were looking for something like Chinatown Detective Agency. Well, that was awful. Or Pentiment. I played the first couple of Sherlock Holmes, and they would have been perfect. They were just chapters. So chapter 1, The Case of Moriarty's Minge. Chapter 2, Watson thinks he's gay. That kind of shit. All of that was fine, boys. And then we got sort of stuck with what we have now, which is, you know, shoot up a bandit layer. But there's tons of games to play. I'm gonna play Faster Than Light soon enough. That should be pretty interesting. Or it looks interesting, at least. But I wanna... What else? There's a couple of other, like, Hercule Poirot games. I might give those a try. But I just want to solve cases. That's all I want, boys.
Just in time to save the day.
I assume that's a creature. I should have checked, really. Alright, well, that was a little wank. You played Chinatown Detective. I'm fairly certain I did. I'm fairly certain I did. If it's a 2D, not 2D, if it's like pixelated, if it's pixelated thingy shits, then yeah. But there was something wrong with that game. I can't remember what, but I don't think I finished it. For the, yeah, I can't remember. But I remember playing it. I remember playing a pixelated Chinatown detective game, and I didn't like it. What's this fucking all the time? River's Rebuke is important, though. Let's try. I quite like playing against Tasiga, because it's very strong, but also almost fair. Apart from the Emergent Ultimatum. That's never fair. That should be banned. Alright, we do need lands or a 2-mana artifact ramp thing. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, boys. It looks like we might catch a spot of AIDS. Oh, maybe he's gonna catch a spot of AIDS. Go with all his wobbly fucking retard bollocks. Mm-hmm. Money well spent. We've already established you've got a fucking AIDS up your ass. You stupid virgin. That's what I like to see, boys. Stupid AIDS virgins. I am so sick of this game, you know. Like, it's just virgin o'clock. Do another emote, because this is the end of the game, you fucking bitch. Do an emote. Well done! You are officially a finger-banged victim of your own dad. Extremely fun stuff. Extremely classic profiling a virgin. I love Majinks. I love all of these shit games. I like people who go out of their way to try and make the whole Magic experience even worse than it is. Boys, I fucking love everything about Majinks. It is so much. It's just so good. I can certainly see why it causes mental illness in about 90% of the people who play it. I suppose I should go and see someone to just get a full clean, what's the word? Not bill of health. Clean mental checkup to make sure that I also am not starting to teeter towards wanting to go on a shooting spree or chop my dick off, which seems more appropriate for Magic the Gathering. Nobody wants to keep their dick in this game. So what does this do? Whenever you cast a big thing, draw a card. Okay. Let's see. So probably draw a card once. Can't do anything about that now.
Witness the ties that
Oh, I
bind
could have
us
missed
all.
it. And then counter it. I guess that's the play.
Rise, my elemental friend.
I guess that's gonna have to be the play, boys. So is that an elemental? It is, so Chandra won't kill that. I'll shoot the land if he does something else. Is it going to use that one mana each, boys? I mean, I think it is the main phase, so he could... No, not really. So 2 Chandras, but no lands. I have to counter either of these cards. Yeah, that's it. That's it, boys. One, two, yeah, I mean... So I'll cast this one if I draw a land. If I don't draw a land, I'm pretty at the mercy of having AIDS. Well, there we go. That was actually quite a good top deck. 9 mana. 2/5. So I could lose to literally any card now. It's just not very good, is it? Alright. No, I'm not countering it. But then I'm not going to have a counter spell up anyway. Ah, fuck it. I think I've lost this one. You know, he's got fucking 12 mana to my 5. What am I going to do? And then it'll be quadrupled.
Plan? Fire doesn't need a plan. You're toast.
Okay, let's see what silly wanks. Well, I didn't need that. I think I'm pretty much wanked. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's just play Sherlock wanks. Just the perfect card. You know what? Fuck this. Fucking dog shit, mono dump, spunky, fucking cunt game, boring wank as usual. I love Mujiks. Imagine not playing spunky monos. Why? Why would I? Why am I the one trying? It's not even trying. It's just shit. This game is just shit. Okay, boys. Let's see what this guy's got in the old bubble wanks. On the draw, that's always the best. No mana. I guess we'll just have to see. If he turn 2 ramps me, then obviously I'm just going to start complaining. The game's rigged. He's let the team down a little bit by having some wobbly boulders. But it is early days. I might have to start taking this out as well. The amount of times I draw it on turn 1 and never on turn 10. It's just beautiful scenes.
Living it up. In Renton. Never going out. Living it up. But always pulling Hogan's.
Thanks for the 5 beautiful British beans. I did see that. I did see that Lechero was back. But he said it was the season finale. He said it was the season finale. And if that's the case, I wonder if he's not doing any more.
Living it up. In Renton. Never going out. Living it up.
Money
but
well spent.
always pulling
That's what we like to see, boys. Alright, so if he bubbles me and pluses, I think you gotta get rid of one of these 2 first. Alright, well that was fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. How can this game literally ever get any shitter than this? And why did he give up? Just because he couldn't bubbles on 5. That's your fault for not getting the right lands, you silly bitch. But it doesn't matter, boys. You don't need lands that enable you to cast spells. You need lands that enable you to give wizards money. That's what makes you a smarty boy. You fucking pussies. Alright. I am just tired of this shit. I am just tired of Magic the Bollocking. Boys. It should be so much better than it is. I don't even know where you begin. I don't know. Eni says, I miss Pete. Is he still on a top secret mission? He got lost, boys. He got lost at sea. Rumor has it that he did manage to squeeze somebody's submersible to the point where he could steal all the oxygen tanks and escape. But it is unconfirmed as to when or if he could ever return here. Because magic is even worse than getting blown up overseas. I mean, it's just shit. I mean, I keep saying, I'm always up for being told. Actually, Cheeks, it's the best it's ever been. You clearly have installed a rogue program that keeps matching you up with either the same fucking 2 style of decks or emote spamming retard pussies. Because that never happens to any of us. And if that's the case, then, you know, I'll need a reinstall. But obviously you're going to have to help me out with all the... Fuck, what? You're going to have to help me out with all the components, which involves you giving me all of your money. And if we can do that, boys, we can shatter the meters. Build a Minotaur deck with Lithoform. Well, if you're putting Lithoform in, then you've already shattered the matter. And by the laws of legs, just imagine it, and then it'll be true. You know what I mean, boy? Just imagine it. As soon as you imagine it, it's 17 hando. Beautiful. Just like we all dreamt it. I don't know. I don't think I need to look at this deck. It's bloody buds, boys. It just feels a bit wank. What's the time? 5:30. We got time. We got time. So I kind of want to kill this thing, but I mean, I haven't got an answer for the. I haven't got an answer for the Jasper bollocks. Nobody's got an answer. He's been declawed, as you can see, but he's still dangerous. And now that I have... I mean, if I draw a blue land... Uh-oh. Okay, we did draw a blue land. Actually, we'll just leave that. But now, yeah, well, there you go. I shouldn't have killed a useless 1/1. But that's my fault. At least I can't complain, you know, sincerely. Alright, what can I... Chimley? No, Bubbles. I can Bubbles him. Okay, boys. Is that actually right? I think Chimley might be right, you know. I'm going Chimbos over Bubbles. I think it's going to be much harder to kill a Chimley than a Bubbles. And I get to take cards from my own deck, which I presume is going to be stronger than his deck. Because all of my decks have the power of Jesus. And most of my opponent's decks have cards like this, which I don't want. So, in conclusion, boys, GGXD! Solved! The mystery of Jesus was shattered once again. And I don't know much about much, boys, but I know that I love magics. What a game. What a game! I wish I could see his hand, just to know if I was right. Because let's say I played Bubbles and plussed it for this one. This would have been useless, I'm sure. He would have lost 2 cards. Would he have had a Bubbles removal? And then I'll be stuck on 5 mana with nothing. I think that was definitely right. I mean, I won. So obviously I was right. By the power of Murchy £2, I was right. You can flash a bitch in after Teferi has resolved and still be right as long as you win. I love magics, boys. Also, this is a spoiler. I don't know where I'm going to post the clip. In my warm-up games... I mean, this is a terrible deck, but I just need to accept it's not good. And relax if I can do that. In my warm-up games, I wouldn't even say finally, because it's only been attempted like twice. I got somebody with someone playing Heir Apparent, and I got them with Deadly Cover-Up, which enables you to exile their whole deck. And I don't know about you boys, but I love my jigs. I don't like anime mono blue pussies though. So we're not going to play this. I've never seen this card. Becomes tap, target player shits on their dick, but yeah, we don't play mono blue over here. I got fucking AIDS already. I've got AIDS already, boys. And I don't know what to do with those that I already have. I don't need any more AIDS. Will Wizard shake up this meter with ranked Brawl? I don't know how that would help. It would just be wall-to-wall mono. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, you're mono red goblin spunk. Well, I'm mono white lifelink 8, so you lose. GG's. Oh, you're mono white spunky shits. Well, I'm mono blue. Counterbounce everything. I win. You're mono blue countery bullshit. Well, I'm mono red spunky jizz, so I win. That's all it would be. And we would all have a wonderful time. I'm sure. Alright. Boobalax, eh? I always play against Whatley when I'm Boobalax. You know, just to keep things nice and exciting. So land would be good. Okay, boys. Against my better judgment, we'll take a Caryatid and then just complain if I lose. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So I think this... I don't know when you cast Whatley in a situation like this, where he's going to have the best removal inch. He's going to have the best removal... Yeah, I mean, what do you do? That's a good card as well. Alright, well that kills Bubbles. Okay. Yeah, I mean... The way the deck is built and the current situation of everything is that it relies on Whatley going ultimates, and I can't see it. I can't see it happening, boys. But that's why we love the Magics.
If I'm this song's hero,
I'm not a big fan of this. Like, he lost an entire turn there. Well, no creatures for me. Alright, I don't think we're going to win this one. But we did have a wonderful time. The reason why I'm not going to win is because this is going to get killed. There's just literally no way around that. And I don't have any creatures. Yeah, to speed it up. If it went ultimate, I think we'd be okay. But it's just so slow. Never mind.
My strength is our strength.
Never mind, boys. I guess, in theory, I mean, it's not the end of the world. If I top deck a singular, like, one-mana lad... If I... No, there's just so many other cards that can or cannot be cast. Yeah, well... I don't know. I'd still bank on it not working out. You can still counter or murder the Whatley on the stack. So I still need 2 more turns for this to go off. It's not going to work. Never mind. What's the time? Oh, 6 o'clock already. Unbelievable scenes.
My strength is our strength.
Alright, if he kills this, I think I'm just going to concede. If he doesn't, somehow, then I guess we can get in. Alright, that's enough. Oh dear. I said the deck was not very good. But, yeah, so you can't moan, really. 6 o'clock. We got until about... Yeah, we got 2.5 hours left. That's loads of time. Falco. What does that guy do? Where were any of these? Well, we had one of these, to be honest. Deedly enters with a shield on it. You may look at the top card of your library anytime you may cast spells from the top of your library. Okay. I mean, if we get out in front, I suppose Wrath of God won't kill the thing. But we do have the dog. Although he has been usurped. This makes 2 mana after the dog comes in. Did you know that, boys? Unbelievable scenes. Hardened decks. Something Philbo will be looking into. Oh, how did Philbo end? He was on 50 beans. He was on 50 British beans, playing a very unusual game. And the only way he ever plays unusual games is if I just played the wrong land because I literally have AIDS. Well, that's my fault. Fuck it now. Didn't even hit the first goal. Oh, let's have a watch. He's gonna have to complain about that. He's gonna have to bust his balls about how nobody supported him. Yeah, 57. I mean, 57 is good for him. But he thinks 157 is some paltry bullshit. I need to start acting like him as well, you know, boys. We need to start cracking Demeters. You're not pulling your weight. Only Dez's. You can already see in his face. I mean, we've got the raised eyebrows, obviously, but you can already see he's coming down with the massive man tit retardation sensation of getting annoyed. And you know, if you're annoyed, you got to crack a Demeter, boys. Hang a gang, bang a walker. Okay. Okay, flying is not great. But then giving him a land is not good either. Either way, I mean, we got Elspeth. Elspeth's pretty good, boys. 150 each stream, day and night. That is the minimum required for this guy to sit being the world's shittiest streamer. So let's see, is he gonna instantly go, now guys, let's have a look at support, we're not hitting it. Or he could just be talking about the game, you know? I might be doing him a disservice.
To those who are here, thank you to the few who did support the
Who would have guessed a random spot out of nowhere and he's talking about money? To the few who stood up to be counted, I appreciate it. And to everybody else, I hope your mom gets AIDS. You guys are assholes.
Even the gods cannot escape.
You guys are
I will
assholes.
defend my
That's
own
what I know,
honor.
boys.
stream, all right? And we'll see next time what happens. Looks like the game auto-saves, so I don't have to manually save. Yeah, look. I don't have to manually save, it just auto-saves.
Oh man, he
so
went
you know.
nearly half an hour
And next time we'll
overtime.
continue from here. If we do have
Half an hour overtime. That he could have been spending it banging his wife's fucking... I'm gonna say sweaty minge. She's gotta be a swear, right? She's £700.
a next time, we'll have to figure it out. Okay? All right, everyone.
Forlorn.
Peace out. See you next time.
Alright, are we all gonna get in trouble? Are we gonna get in trouble at the
Okay.
investors meeting?
Well, let's go ahead first of all. Let's get all the lighting back going and everything here.
Are we in trouble, boys?
Okay, good there. And
We have all
Going
trained
here.
for this.
let's
Do
see
some
here.
stalling, random stallage, boys. He's supposed to be going to spend time with his wife, but let's
Oh,
have
yeah.
a look at the lights. Touch my dick and balls. Have a sniff
There
of
we
my
go.
arse crack. Have a weird gay flag for some
The
reason.
lighting came back? Yes. Okay. All right, so, guys, first of all, I enjoyed today. Even though we didn't make more money than you make in a week, I had a fine time, sort of. But you are gonna have to give me all of your money tomorrow, you assholes. Was not a great support day, to be honest. It wasn't. I still had a great time with all of you today. I feel like Call of Duty, we made great progress. I actually did really darn good.
I actually was really good,
with the
guys.
sniper
You
rifle
don't
for the little
realize,
bit
but
that I
I'm better
actually
than
used
you
it.
and your mom's ass.
And I actually did pretty good with the SMG that I was using, the Uzi SMG. Had a great time unlocking stuff and, did pretty good. So,
You are an enemy of
when it comes to the gameplay today and the time we had together, I thought it was great. All right? Am I disappointed? Of course I am. On the first stream...
Guys, I'm disappointed. I only made $150 from playing shit and calling you assholes. He's so locked in his own bubble, like he just doesn't see how $300 a day minimum for this is an absolute godsend. He is worth 50p. No, maybe slightly more than 50p, because, we personally get a lot of entertainment out of what an AIDS bitch he is. But land. Has anyone ever landed a land?
And be my strength is ours.
Okay, made a mistake there. Obviously, was supposed to play this first, but I do have AIDS. I mean, you have to forgive me.
May justice
So what's my
bring
play?
us
Blow up
peace.
Hardened Scales? Blow up Mind Stone? Blow up the Hanger Bangs? I think Hardened Scales. Yeah, because this is going to go ultimates, and then I should be in a position to block forever.
We didn't even get halfway to the goal. On the late stream, we only got a third to the goal. Between the two streams today, we didn't even hit one goal of support.
You know he's serious because his eyebrows are fucking trying to escape again. I need a psychologist to tell me what that's about. Because I always say the same thing to you. Raise your eyebrows as high as you can, and you'll feel how abnormal that is. And he does it all day.
Poor. Now, to be clear,
My eyebrows, they
yesterday
don't
we
come
hit
down.
3 goals, and it was not all one person. Okay, because some people they say, "Oh, it's because one person came by." No, yesterday there was a lot of people who came by.
They just all came by at precisely the same time, given an exactly different style of money, and then disappeared. None of them were in chat. None of them stayed to watch. All of them came by within a space of 10 minutes, gave $400, and then disappeared. Totally normal, boys. I see that on everybody's super small dog shit begging streams.
And support it. But what did we do yesterday? Right? We did some Ninja Gaiden.
This is a
And then
bizarre.
on the-
I know I don't want to get too sidetracked with Phil, because you probably don't care. But this is a thing. I can't tell if he is genuinely delusional or if it's more pignosis. He knows what happens. He gets money randomly for anything from his whales. It's never based on the game. It doesn't matter what he's talking about. It doesn't matter if he's having fun or if he's moaning. It doesn't matter if the trolls are in the chat. Nothing matters. It's just whether some whale is decided, I'm going to give Phil a $500 today, or I'm not. But he always tries to break it down into, oh, there was just no good games to play, guys. Oh, everyone really loves it when I just fiddle around with the lights. That's the best stream. And then the next day he'll be, I couldn't play anything. I had to fix the lights, so I knew I wasn't going to get any money. It's such a bizarre coping mechanism.
The late stream last night, we finished up Dino Crisis. So
He
It
cheated.
seems like
He cheated the
retro
shit out of
games
that game. If you
are
didn't
doing
know.
better than anything else right now. Have you noticed? Dark Souls, Dino Crisis, and Ninja Gaiden are bringing people out.
He's such an egomaniac. He said nobody on Earth has ever finished Dino Crisis without cheating, just because he got stuck on a puzzle. Puzzles are the point of those games. Imagine, boys, me playing Contexto or even... What other point and clicks that I play? Broken Sword, Monkey Island. Imagine being stuck for 3 minutes and your first thought is A, who in chat is going to spoil me so that I can get past this? Or B, this is literally impossible. No other man on Earth could have solved this because I'm stuck. That is the level of egotism that we're dealing with, boys. Absolutely incredible stuff.
Who want to support. I'm shocked that today we didn't get much support for both Call of Duty and
He's shocked.
for this.
He's shocked that a single whale didn't show up again, boys. I mean, me too, to be fair. It is, and it's shockingly AIDS that the boys didn't turn up. Shockingly AIDS the boys didn't turn up to support.
It's a new game, mouthwashing, an indie game that people seem to want, right? So, anyway, let me go put this controller back, and then I'll tell you what's going on tomorrow, and then I'm going to adjourn for the night. I'm actually, tonight, I'm happy. I got everything done ahead of time, so all I got to do is upload.
What are we doing here?
And do the schedule, and I'm done. I don't have to do any extra work. I got everything for Smart Guys done early. I got my lighting set up for tomorrow early. Like, I'm good to go. I'm good to spend some time with my wife tonight, which I'm looking forward to. So...
So if this dies, it gets exiled, I think. Let me read these. We might have to hold our dicks, boys. Diddly-dee. Skeletons and zombies get +1 and have menace. Whenever you commit a crime, everyone gets AIDS. Nope. Okay. Okay. But we are going to have to figure out how not to be dead of AIDS.
All right.
It's possible.
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal, boys. Tomorrow,
We're
you better
not
take an extra shift. That's the deal.
Any goals today? Yeah, that's disheartening. Even if we had hit just one, at least we would have been
It's
making
so insane. Nobody gives a shit.
progress towards the marathon. Again, the idea, I want to do the marathon on
I
Friday.
wanna have all
at the
your money,
latest,
guys. I
because
just don't
number
know what
one,
to
that
say.
Geek is arriving on Wednesday. Number two, next week we got new stuff, betas and stuff, and new games that are coming out. And I want to get
That beta, he can't play on stream, apparently. But, you know, he knows best.
this marathon done now so that we can actually, excuse me, so that we can actually have a game in the rotation from the marathon, whatever that game ends up being, because there's probably going to be like 3 or 4 games we play during it. And one will actually become something we play during, you know, the rotation. And otherwise,
Better draw a wrath or I'm dead.
We can focus on new games moving forward, right? So, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous. Yesterday we hit 3 goals, which was outstanding.
All
Today we
from
hit
one man. All from one. We hit 3 goals. I just don't understand what happened, guys. What happened to the combined number wings of everyone else? I just don't know, boys.
None. So that's not a bad, that's a pretty bad comparison, you know. I'm hoping to at least hit 1 a day. So I guess we'll see what happens. Thank you to RTU's brother after work burrito. He says you'll get the goals you'll always do. I mean, we're going to get it eventually. I mean, it's an inevitability, right? That we're going to get it eventually. But the whole idea is to keep consistency. Not to say that you're going to get it every stream, but like,
Look
okay,
at those brows.
you don't hit it on one, but you think the next. And today, like I said, between the 2 streams, not even hitting 1 goal, that sucks. And especially this, like, I was looking forward to this game because people had told me it was good. Like, oh, this is excellent. A new kind of game and everything. I'm excited for it. And honestly, it's a pretty creepy narrative-based game. I actually want to see how it ends. But does this mean that if I play it, let's say I play it Thursday night, does that mean I'm going to have a night where I make $20?
You didn't make $20, you fucking
Right?
liar.
Anyway.
Son of a whore.
So, what's tomorrow? Well, tomorrow we'll do a podcast in the morning. Tomorrow's day stream is going to be more Dark Souls with mods. Yes, that's tomorrow because Tuesday. And then tomorrow night, it is time for Smart Guys. Great commentary show coming tomorrow night on DSP Reacts and on my Kick channel, where Ashton and I are going to be talking about the Royal Rumble and tonight's Monday Night Raw. I'm looking forward to the Monday Night Raw tonight. Because it's going to be the big, Rumble fallout, and you're going to see the plot lines that are now going to lead into WrestleMania. So, should be a really great show. If you're a fan of pro wrestling, this is going to be a show.
Everybody's a fan of Ashton saying to your face, your wife is a fat bitch, and he laughed his ass off about
I
it.
don't want to miss. It's going to be one of the bigger ones that we're going to do since it's post-Royal Rumble. And then I would say probably right before WrestleMania will be the other big one that would probably be the biggest commentary.
All right, I don't know what we're going to do here.
I hope you'll join us for that tomorrow night. Wednesday coming up will be, I'm going to try Mai Shiranui in Street Fighter 6.
Oh, he's playing Street Fighter still after he had a fucking meltdown.
I think we're doing, oh God, what was it?
He had a full meltdown about that game because he started losing. Look at this stall.
Oh, more Call of Duty. We're going to do a Call of Duty on Wednesday night. And then Thursday will be Ninja Gaiden 2 Black and more mouthwashing if I choose to finish it. I'm curious what people are going to say about it when they watch the videos, and if they'll even watch the videos. I don't know. And the hope is that Friday is the marathon. But at this point, I'm going to be honest, it's not looking likely. Unless we get individuals who come by and are extra generous,
gives me more money, yes, I guess I'm going to have to just die of age.
By Friday. So that sucks. Well, I mean, what can I do, right? There's not much I can really do about it.
Remove an indestructible counter and put it on somebody else. So
All
what's
right.
this?
Anyway, I got to get out of here, everyone. So thank you so much.
It says indestructible. You just keep indestructible all the time.
And I hope tomorrow you'll also join me for...
Is that what I'm seeing, boys?
Smart Guys, of course. All right? All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will try to send you guys over there to the show, to the casino. And everyone have a good one. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Unbelievable. He spent an extra 15 minutes. And nobody gave him any extra money. Absolutely embarrassment. Is he paying himself with fake accounts? I don't think so. I don't think he could be bothered. Yeah, I just started. I don't see it in him having that kind of just commitment to being an obed. Ashy, okay, but I can't target the man. No. Alright, so we'll have to Cyclonic Rift him. I don't understand how that card keeps its indestructible, though. I'm gonna have to properly read it, because it looks fucking AIDS. I mean, that doesn't help, really, does it? Because this thing can block and it's indestructible. Okay. So, remove an indestructible counter from Arwen. Another target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Put 1/1 counter and a lifelink counter on that creature, and a 1/1 counter and a lifelink counter on this, but it's still got indestructible. Remove an indestructible counter, so where did it get another one from? Anybody know? Am I misreading it somehow? That is indestructible, but he took a counter off of it. It also doesn't say indestructible on the card, but it's got a counter that has... I don't understand. What have I missed? What has been missed? Boyish. It has a lifelink counter. It doesn't have indestructible, but this is the indestructible sign. This little triangle thing. And what are these two counters? One must be lifelink and one must be indestructible. It says indestructible. I don't know where it's got it from. I don't understand. His 3/4 is giving it hexproof. It says indestructible. Literally there. Or are you saying that it's... This symbol is the hexproof symbol? Okay, I think you are actually right there. I will say that you're right. I think you're correct. But why does it say Indestructiblington? Just to explain what it is. Alright, I'll take it back. It was my mistake. It didn't have indestructibles. It just had AIDS. Boyish, I apologize. So I could have just blocked. I don't know. I didn't like what I'm seeing, though, to be fair. I think I'm getting scammed. I think the scam is on.
Finally, a world that appreciates my talents. I will find someone more. My work is a delicate process.
Alright. So he'll have... Can he cast both of these? 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't. Okay. What a risk, then, to make his Birds of Paradise the key card. I guess we'll just have to have a shit on our balls or something. So he could move an indestructible counter there and sacrifice this. If he doesn't do that, then you can't kill a Sauron. Okay, you're gonna have to kill your Arwen. Alright, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's right. Especially for that, you know what I mean? I don't know about you, I think that was a misplay. But then I was the one playing around Indestructible who didn't even have it. So I can't talk. And I'm boyish. So Bomb Banditry for 2, I think. And then Nazgul, we should really give him some shit. Okay, so he's allowed his Arwen to die again. Oh no, it gets a +1. Okay. I guess that was my mistake. I actually don't want to do that. Alright, well, let's see if I fucked it up. If it's possible. It's possible. And then what we'll do afterwards, because it's getting a little bit late. I was going to play Sherlock shits. There must be other games, you know. Point and click level. We do like a bit of a point and click, but we also like having 8s. It's one of the world's mysteries. Yeah. I just feel like the Sherlock problem is not going to be resolved. I don't want to run around the big map with my dick out. Okay. Treasure cruise. Okay, that's not bad. Why would you do that? Fucking hell! Why would Majix me that way? Boys, I fucking love having AIDS. I guess I should have exiled the cards first. I also don't have any fucking... I haven't got any black to cast this. Well, this game is just played by a couple of retards. Clearly, boys, a couple of fucking retards just found magic, didn't know what they were doing, threw all their cards in the bin, and died of AIDS. That was probably the worst, like, level of magic you will have ever seen. Apart from all the Legs VD games he cuts out, you know, because... can't give away the fact you've got AIDS. But that was, I think Philbo's AIDS must have infected me. That's my excuse anyway. You seen me win a million. Ah, fucking hell. This is the shittest game anybody has ever conceived of making. The shittest game ever. I'm gonna have to stop literally right now, because otherwise I'm gonna get stuck in the vortex of expecting a game to come along that's actually interesting and it never happens. Yeah, this is gonna have to be the last game for that reason. Did I ever play the X-Files point and click? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Timbleweed Park, I think, is on my watch list. But I've got Angelo and the Demon. And that game got a sequel, so, you know, maybe it's alright. Maybe I should have held Mana Drain, not sure. Fucking mono white with one land, 600 miles an hour plays. Ashiok. Hey, boys. What do you think? I think it will distract him. I think he'll attack Ashiok.
Why fight?
3 pieces of shit. Good names.
Creeping in.
You can't win the game and your opponents can't lose the game. That's the opposite of what that card says, I would assume. Baldur's Gate 3. I have to pay top dollar for that. And again, the problem with Baldur's Gate 3, for me, and presumably for you as viewers, is going to be 60% of that game is going to be me fighting orcs. Or whoever the fuck else is in it. And I just don't think, as a streamer without a webcam, I don't think that's good content. I think you gotta see a man's face if he's, you know, level grinding. And I'm just not doing that. I can't be bollocked. If there was Baldur's Gate without any peeps. Alright, we're gonna Mana Drain that? I don't think so. We've got Phyrexian Arena for the same thing. If it was just all narrative based, then I would play it. But the fact that we're gonna... the combat is what's gonna just drive everyone away, I assume. Including me. Because I haven't even played that by myself.
Not test me.
Alright. Shubbly doodles. I don't think it's blow up this one dude.
Delicate process.
And if that's the case, then surely it's this dude. Baldur's Gate is more dialogue than fighting, especially at the start, although it can be all fighting if you want it to be. I mean, obviously, I'm just going to want to bang everyone at the camp. And that's the whole point. I don't know if you have to unlock special rubber johnnies to bang the girl who's on fire or what. But that would be the primary purpose behind all our endeavors. Okay, so this guy's not really doing anything. I don't know about you, but he might have settled the wreckage, so I'm not going to attack. And in the meantime, we're just having another fantastic mono shit white game.
We can save everyone.
We can save everybody. I also cannot provide any more information as to who we saved, how we did it, or whatever the fuck. I think I might have killed Elspeth. I mean, Elish Norn. But also, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Which is good, mate. Oh, I can't minus my... I almost got confused. Almost got a little bit confused there, boys. Good draws. Can't use that on an angel. Oh no, I don't want to ditch this. Alright, we're not going to ditch this. It's too good. So let's get in a positive mindset for Sherlock shit stat. It's going to be fun. The case is going to be interesting. If I decide not to play, I might have a quick look on the tubes as to who really did the murder in the first case. Because I still think it was Hairline. Obviously, I mean, the magician and the girl were in cahoots. But I still don't think that he Myrtlebeaner. Primarily because he left the gem behind. That would be his motivation for killing her, surely.
Never forget.
Whereas the mage's motivation for killing her would be that she stole from him. Maybe it was a fake gem. I don't know, maybe I should have looked at it a bit more. But I suspect that that will come back before the end of that game. It just seemed a little bit open-ended. Alright, what do we got now? Is this man actually playing, or is he gonna fucking cry? Nope, he's alive. He's alive. But that doesn't mean he's not gonna stall. Okay. He probably will still attack this time, though. If he's got Settle the Wreckage, I don't mind so much. Okay, I mean, that doesn't do anything, right? Okay. Gandalf is classic memes from what I remember. Alright, so let me read what it does. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Tap up land. 3 damage to each opponent. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. I don't know about you boys, but a free spell is pretty good niche. Baldur's Gate is more dialogue than fighting. Oh, I already read that. Apologies. Apologies, boys. Alright, that was literally as shit as any man could imagine a game could be. Oh, and session, really. But that's magic, you know. Sometimes you play a draft and you go, rehando, and it was absolutely unbelievable scenes. Sometimes every game is the shits. But that's the reality of life. Sometimes you go to work and it's shit all day. Other times you go to work and it's, what's the thing? Staff training day, and the person coming into the presentation has colossal boobingtons. And if that happens, I mean, you're telling your wife about it when you get home. As long as you've got a good woman, who doesn't get jealous. The more you speak about another woman's tits, the more likely she is to get hers out and start slapping you around. If you've got that kind of relationship, boys, you got to cherish it. But also, you probably should hire a private eye and make sure she's not getting up to anything weird. Because she might still be a bitch. You never know. So, from this spot, there's nothing... It should just be jumped straight into a case. Because I did all the fucking tiresome busybody work of buying furniture. Okay. So, the Mine Palace. Okay, I guess... My imaginary friend John. I wonder if this guy caught tuberculosis. And that's why he's got an imaginary friend, because he's got 8. Mother died of tuberculosis, no tuberculosis. My mother was not suffering from tuberculosis, also known as consumption. I don't remember any persistent coughing. I always thought my mother had AIDS. My cross said that she did. Okay, well, nothing adds to this. Or maybe it does. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of AIDS. Uh-oh. Maybe she was a street whore. Maybe she was a street whore that caught the clamp. John proposed that we find our bedroom. I think it's somewhere upstairs. Alright. Guess we have to unlock some memories about whether or not our mom had the clamp. Let me speak to him first.
Let's do it, Sherlock. Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Which one's the bedroom? Oh, this one hasn't got any spunk on it, so it must be this.
Look at this. It's like travelling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Miner's End. What's the second one?
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city.
Yeah, you said that.
We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Alright.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Maybe this is going to be the place where you do experiments, because you did that in the previous games.
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
What's this, a stamp? No, a key.
This doorknob has a cross-shaped N. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me.
Old Robbie Crusades.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. What's that over there?
What is that over there? He didn't say. That gun? He didn't even pick up. He goes, "What's that over there?" And then just walked off. Oh, we were classic Professor Peepers the whole time, Lance.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky.
That's what he says.
I've definitely found a better use for it.
Definitely, boys.
You mean for spying on people?
Spying on tits, son. There's a big difference.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
There's something different then. Oh, wooden handle. A dusty wooden handle with an intricate cross-shaped end. Okay. Oh, what's this bollocks? I see.
Nah, doesn't fit here.
Oh. I thought we shared it already.
Perfect match.
Or is this our porno stash? Dildo. Oh, it's our cocaine hit.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again. Made of cherry wood. Father's favourite.
The Pipe of Seeger Holmes. A small, great smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface worn, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of wank lingers. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentiment.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Okay. I mean, that's the kind of thing I don't want to do. I'm not looking for secrets. I'm looking for cases.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
Okay, what's this?
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favourite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Okay, what's all this for, though?
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
I mean... yeah, what are we actually doing? I found the item and won the game. Okay. Wooden handle. A dusty wooden handle with an intricate key. We used that though, didn't we? To open the thing. Yeah. So there's no tick on this one. I wonder if that matters. We've got no cases. It's just this. A friendly neighbour. Uh-oh, somebody's mum was getting squeebled. We had a neighbour on the island that was friends with my family. Maybe they know. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. He may know something. Alright, let's go get him, whoever he was. Looking for a family friend. He used to live in one of the neighbouring houses near the Greek bridge and has a gas balloon in the yard.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
All right, boys, we've got a lead. Off to Theodore Gilden's house to stab him up. He was by the Greek bridge, and he had AIDS. So... Oh, there's the Greek bridge, pretty close. Oh, it did say it was a neighbour. Alright. Left or right? Let's go this way. Excuse me, you fruity McGee. Who is Theodore Pubington?
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't help you with that, sir.
I wonder if these guys are still going to give me the Allah Akbar, gonna murder yous.
May I ask you something?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Why are they so nasty? Why are they such arseholes? What about you, miss? You look like you can dress well.
May I ask you something?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
Okay. Oops, sorry. What about all these boys?
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
What's actually happened?
Who's it?
What has happened? Literally looks like Juggernaut has smashed the place up.
It's as if a storm went through here.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Okay, boys. Something's happened. This is the right house. Uh-oh. Well, that's a pretty big twist. Somebody got smashed.
Oof, a contortionist you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. A kneecap reduced to splinters.
And got absolutely flambéed.
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Bald. So we don't have to try very hard because no one's going to miss him. Where's the last? The last one is always tough. It doesn't make any sense that these are so difficult. Right, like, how? Oh, the missing finger. Okay.
A missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Okay, boys, we found a case. This is what it's all about. So if I don't enjoy it after this, I'm giving it up. But I feel like it's going to be fine.
A strong pull broke this leash.
Or did he have a bear? Is that what you think, boys? He had a bear? That went rogue? Elephant. It was an elephant.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Alright, we're missing one. You see what I mean? It's just a little bit too fidgety for me.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence.
Use LT to activate the camera, RT to take a photo. The frame on the viewfinder will turn white when you are aiming correctly.
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
I don't know how a photo of an elephant's footprint. We're going to take some shoe measurements to make sure we get the right elephant. I mean, it's possible that there'll be multiple elephant suspects.
He was certainly under pressure.
I actually saw a man get squashed by an elephant on Twitter. You know when you're scrolling Twitter, you never really know what you're going to see. There was exactly this story almost. A man was hitting an elephant with a stick. And then it nudged him, and he fell down and couldn't get up. And then the thing just bent him in half.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
It was quite the sight. Yeah, just obviously the strength was insane. So we could just lift him up and then squash him again. Crazy mange. Alright, the door's locked.
Hog heaven.
Mm-hmm. We land in the secret shed. Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe there is some sabotage.
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes.
Is that all? There's not even one. Oh, come on, don't be fucking AIDS.
A sailor's knife.
Yeah, so how didn't that count as one?
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
Okay. How can I be missing two? Oh my god, this game. I don't know now. I'm starting to getting 8s. So it goes yellow, and it says hold to inspect. And the second you do, it picks it up.
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes.
But apparently that doesn't count.
A sailor's knife useful.
Alright, I can't find anything else there.
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
I mean, it's yellow, like this is it, but it doesn't look. Is that money underneath? So I can't do anything else except this. Oh, the blade. Okay.
It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding.
I don't know, man. I don't know why this is such wanky sometimes. Alright, we gotta deduce what happened. Okay, so what was first? A man hit our boy, or a man hit the elephant, is the two options I would assume. The third is the elephant squashed the man. I think he's supposed to explain it first. I don't think it's supposed to be that. I don't think it's supposed to be that random. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I can't complain if it's hard, you know. The actual investigative part is what I'm looking to do.
He was certainly under pressure.
Okay.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
So what is the sequence, would you think? Alright, I guess I'll just have to guess if it doesn't give me any clues or anything.
A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Alright.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
Okay, let's see how it all went. So, number one. Did somebody sabotage the thing? What do you think happened here? What are the options, at least? The man ran away? The elephant ran away. I'm fairly certain that that definitely happened. Because, you know, everything got smashed. Oh, it's just the man or the elephant. I'm going to guess the elephant then. Elephant squashed the man. It's not going to be the man. There's no way he had enough strength. Or did he drag him into position, boys? He hasn't told the story, so I don't know why we would even... I don't know why we would... He got squashed here, I presume. And I think the intruder stabbed the elephant. That's what I think. So according to this, the man's already been stabbed. You think that's what happened? The intruder stabbed our man, and then our man dropped onto the elephant's arsehole and scared him. I mean, there's no evidence that a third man was involved. Let me say it was this one. See if it's even literally plausible.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Nope. Okay then, boys. What about this?
You're not even trying, Sherry.
I'm not even trying, boys.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
Alright, so... the third man was just a witness. He wasn't actually involved in riling the elephant up. So what are we actually doing? It escaped, but it could not have gone far without attracting attention. John reminded me of a newspaper article from our childhood. The body of a man was found in an enclosed pen of a large animal. Right finger is missing. It's Theodore Schitz. His legs are mangled. Beside a pool bottle of plenty of blood lay with a bullhook. Though the instrument was unstained, with an immense pull, the animal broke the steel chain that restrained it. The shed holds a coal gas tank that appears operational. Someone fell there recently, hitting the wall and dropping their knife. Okay, I mean, I'm not really sure what the case is at the moment. I guess we've got to follow the elephant. I mean, so none of these people talk.
Who's it?
I mean, there's no destruction that way or this way. I mean, somebody's gonna know. But it's not this. Let's just, I guess, ask literally anybody who will speak. What about you, Shitstain? You one of the lads, you one of the boys?
Are you able to help me?
I don't want to talk to you, mister.
Oh, get fucked then.
Help me, please.
Are you looking for trouble?
Always,
Because I
son.
can find you some. Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Why do I get in trouble with that guy all the time just for asking people?
Do you know anything about this?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Okay, what about this?
Do you know anything about this?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
I'm asking about the elephant that squashed a man and apparently ran down the street, obviously. I don't know, man. This game, I'm starting to feel like, is just a little bit of a willy bollock. Okay, bosun's knife. Mr. Gill know the wild animal, fatal battering. The elephant, Goliath, may have attacked Theodore in order to break free. Okay. A bosun's knife was left near Yaman's arse. There was a witness to the chaos on the property. They dropped their knife and may have injuries from the fall. The elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore Gilden in order to break free. Okay, well I might have missed something. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know why everybody is so fucking arsehole-ish. This guy literally looks like he's got a terrorist bomb.
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
What's this dialogue, honestly? Why is everyone like North African fully in the apartheid mindset? Like, I'm not talking to YE, you piece of shit. I don't understand a lot of this. I really think I might regret buying it. I just wanted to solve some cases. It just seems like very annoying shit.
He was certainly under pressure.
Yeah, let's make more jokes about a man getting squashed.
He was certainly under pressure.
Okay, I don't know what that means either. It's a book and, like... I mean, I don't know. It's... I feel like I've been listening. But also, clearly I haven't been listening enough. If nothing makes... I don't know what any of these symbols at the top right mean. I thought that was how you speak to people, but everybody... Like, I'll speak to this guy, and he'll say, "Fuck you, whitey McShits." Watch.
May I ask you something?
Mr. Moneyback,
See? What's this fucking
Can
eight?
I give you a piece of advice? You don't want to bother me.
I can't even pull out my gun and shoot him, which I would do if this was GTA. This whole extra layer of, like... whatever the fuck is so bollocks.
Hello. Can I ask you a question?
Don't take it
Oh, I'm not
personally,
playing
sir.
this.
But I know nothing about this.
So these 5 peeps who saw an elephant burst out of this house. Also, okay, he was... I didn't think he was speakable, but clearly he is, right?
May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
Fucking Rodix. I mean, the man wasn't speakable on the way in. Cross the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where he used to walk it. Okay. Where's the forest? Where's the forest? Is this it? Nope. Any idea where the forest is? You look at this?
Who's it?
No forest on a map. Is that it? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest. So it crossed this. I guess this might be it then. It's the only green thing. Let's manually run, just in case, as well. What about you? You got any information?
May I ask you something? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Never even heard of an elephant. Alright. I suppose this direction.
Is this familiar to you?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
That's the beach. Ordona T. Gilden. Okay, well, maybe this is it. Well, it must be.
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
Okay. I guess we're on the right track. Why has that happened? My pad is... okay. Okay, it's gone this way then, I presume. It won't let me run, in case you are wondering why I'm plodding along. Nailed it. Found the footprints. Right through the elephant's anus. What am I dead? Did I die in the lake? Fuck off, man. I don't think I'm playing this again. It's just so fucking unnecessarily fiddly. So just let you walk into a river and then die, apparently. What? I mean, nah, I'm not playing this after today. Just seems stupid. So what, it went that way, but I can't go that way. This is shit.
Want to go for a swim?
I just died. I just literally died in the paddling pool. You fucking bellend.
Strange. It was hung with care. The game has escaped us for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
I don't know. What do you think? Shall I carry on? I never thought I was a complainy pants about everything. And you can say, like, it's actually fine. You are unjustly complaining. Because maybe that's true. It just feels like everything is bad. To me. I don't think it's... talking to people seems weird. The fact that you get a little black mark in your imaginary friend's book. Like, well, obviously everybody of North African descent is going to tell you to get fucked. Why wouldn't they? It's just weird. It's just odd. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's read this fucking shit. Dear Teddy boy, I'm writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our peeps, although I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I am being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intend. The people are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it. It is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant, Bean. Although she is a female and far less frightening than your beast, please reconsider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor of Cordona. Okay, what do we do? Go to the governor.
Want to go for a swim?
I told you I died. I died going for a swim. Keys from a dressing gown. A set of keys for 3 adults. Is that for the house? I noticed Theodore's gown hanging on a branch, seemingly left by the elephant. I cannot pursue the creature at present. I found the keys. Alright, back to the house. Where was the house? I don't remember. Okay, can't fast travel over there. Yeah, I don't know, boys. I don't know. Like, this kind of stuff, I think, is just unnecessary. It should just be transfer or teleport to the key areas. Like, why do I need this? This man right here is going to tell me to fuck off.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you,
Why?
sir.
What an odd sentiment that exists in everybody on this island. So this guy will be like, oh, sorry, son, eat shit.
Help me, please.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Oh,
terrible.
I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
I'll call your mum a fat cunt. Alright, we broke into the man's house. Damn, he's got huge dildos.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
Alright, let's finish this one and then put this game in the bin. I'm not going to enjoy it, I think, and I don't want to just sit around moaning.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
could be a spasmoid, like that film with Emma Stone. Well, oh, this is okay. Who's this? The police?
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs? Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Okay. Guess we still have to look inside. Damn, look at that. Everybody loves suits of armor, don't they? If you were a squillionaire, would you get a suit of armor? I don't know. Uh-oh, someone's bashing one out.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened. Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
He did play with fire, but that's a bit insensitive to say, isn't it?
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you. Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
I finished Metaphor already, Vice Admiral Jean. I played it on Xbox. Provide evidence of what? Imogen's testimony. Imogen described how the elephant killed Theodore Wanks. She heard Goliath screaming. From her window, she could only see the animal lifting the body of her father. She rushed downstairs, saw the animal dragging him around. She threw stones. This is what she said. She's shaken, but willing to provide more answers if we find anything else. Traces near the shed.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast. I don't have any thoughts on this.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
Me minge smells like an elephant's arsehole.
I can't think of anything else right now.
Alright. So she likes dolls. She might be a spaz.
She packed as much as she could carry.
Oh, or did she plan on making a getaway? I guess that's not important. Old stinky knickers, that doesn't matter.
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary.
Man, finding things, pain in the balls. Oh, she had a classic behind-the-scenes lover, and her dad tried to murder him with an elephant.
The same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
How do I turn it around? What's it say?
So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk.
What? You think we can bang this girl and not get arrested?
You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
How has he read a book
Speaking
that
aloud
I
helps
haven't read a
me
book when he's fucking imaginary?
Who's a cute bird?
Okay, any other new information? John asked that I find all 3 bullshits. I think that's like a achievement. I don't think it's important. What's this? Sack of wank?
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
Look at this. She has tea parties with Annabelle-level dolls. Absolute psycho. But she was banging some lad from the streets. What's that all about?
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
Even though I was just literally in a bog and died.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Sherlock Holmes, the old shut-in loser.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else right now.
I guess that's going to be the crux of the story. Was it an accident? Or did her husband set the elephant off? I'm going to just accuse the husband, you know, so there's one more minge on the street. Someone fell over. I mean, we did ask her that, didn't we?
I can't think of anything else right now. I can't think of anything else right now.
Alright, so then what do I do? Photo of Imogen. Paul Perks is a professional yachtsman who sails the Whirlpool. Is she shaken? Yeah. John reminded me of a newspaper article from our childhood. As first, I don't not doing any of that shit. Alright. So I imagine we gotta go to the yacht club and speak to this dude. See, this is what I'm talking about. That I think would make this game better. Instead of having all these fucking people on the street who don't do anything, just press map and then press like the only other place to visit. In the same way that happens with point and clicks, and then just send me to a relevant location, rather than be like, hey, do you want to manually walk over here for nothing? No, I don't actually. So the art trader's got a thing on it for some reason. So I want to go to the fucking yacht club. Sails to Whirlpool at Silesia Yacht Club in southern Grand Saray. Silesia Yacht Club, there we go. Where's the closest place? Oh, I have to be outside. Okay, middle of the night, classic mange. So that's where we're going, but I can't fast travel there. Alright, well, at least I'm sort of getting the hang of this wank. Who's this sexy fat bitch all by herself?
Could you help me?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
How about the answer for if I've got a big enough knob? What are you two doing out?
Is this familiar to you?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry.
Why do I keep getting in
know
trouble
what
for that
you
as
do.
well? That guy is such a wank stain for an invisible man. So I guess this is it.
Excuse me, just one question.
That's a question I can answer.
Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race and no one has seen him since this morning. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the Yacht Club. Okay, boys. What about you two's legs?
Help me, please.
I can't help you with that, sir.
Alright, we're cracking Demetra though.
Foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
It should have a warning to cover your ears. We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
What are all of these? Queen's breakfasts. What's that? Egg and beans, couple of teas.
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Where would a champion hide a key?
Up his ass, obviously. Alright, I guess we've got to find the key hidden under the rug or something. Maybe under a trophy, maybe? See, I think this is good. This is a game that I'm playing. Running around like a slag. That ain't it. I thought I was supposed to zoom in once. There we go.
The champion's whirlpool. Pools bread and butter.
So is it in the can? I don't know. He doesn't seem too interested in... Oh, I see. You have to follow the lacquer maybe into where he would have hidden it? I don't know. that it? Or is it another one of those kids' books?
Sales of Hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
So, there's like lacquer, but he doesn't focus on it. And it doesn't look like it's anywhere else. Oh, it's here. Okay, fine. Or did I just do a loop and actually come out of the same door? Okay, maybe I have some... Alright, I assume the key is in here. But I don't know where, obviously. And it's not really... Oh, I thought that was the guy for a second, but it's our boy. So, yeah, if you follow the lax, you go in here. It's got to be here, surely. Maybe not.
We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
Oh. Okay.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
Okay, I mean... I swear we've been walking around doing this for like 5 minutes. I don't know why it took that long to show up.
Bloodied bandages.
What else?
To earn big, you have to spend big.
Threats, you gormless twats. You think you can leech off my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter's minge? This ends today. Your career is over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water, says Gildan.
Mr. Gildan wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
Alright, this guy definitely set the elephant off. I guess the question is, is the girl involved?
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
He must have had the old gambling debts. £100 in 1980 or 1880s, whatever the fuck.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory.
Oh, did he win? Then he must have been fine.
An interesting place for a message to a champion.
We didn't get a summary, though. Threats in envelope. Yeah. Suspicious note. You do not get to back out of our deal. You do not get to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh leaves for our tea party. If you have any questions, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race. Okay, boys, we got some clues and we got some aids. Imogen's testimony has us... I'm going to look at the thing, because I don't know what all these symbols above the thingy bobs mean. I want to know. Okay, there you go, easy. Perform a chemical analysis. John wants to challenge you, whatever that means. Disguise. Research this in the archives. Pin this evidence. Inquire with people around you. Search a location. Talk to the case participant. Use concentration. Find a use for the item. Alright, I'm going to forget all that immediately. So I think that was a place. I think that, yeah. So the thing with the Nautilus thing. Nautilus, eyeball, and a pin. That's what I need to remember. Nautilus is search a location. Eyeball is use concentration. And pin is pin the evidence. Okay. So pin the evidence and use eyeballs. I don't know, maybe we already did that.
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs.
Ooh, 2 missing. Maybe he shot the elephant in the arse.
An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these.
And a shit bucket.
Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
How does that help? Paul's box of darts. I found a box full of darts in the whirlpool room. Okay, but nothing that needs to be done.
Bloodied bandages.
So it says use concentration, but it's not like you inspect inventory items. Theodore threatened Paul to the fatal battering. No. Okay. Well, I said I didn't want to do that. You know, just random guesses. Too late now. Okay. So what's next? Imogen. Go back to Imogen. Yeah, I think go back to Imogen. I don't see anything else here. What about these boys, though?
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
May I ask you something?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Oh, not this fucking arsehole again. Okay, I think let's go back to that bitch's house. The fact that this isn't a fast travel is just an embarrassment to this game, though. So is this her house? It is. Like, why? Why make it so that I can't fast travel here? That's so stupid. Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. There's no need to force me to make this little run every time. Breeds bees. He can eyeball that much. Please snitch. Classic Beamer. Okay. You got any other shit for me, bitch?
I don't have any thoughts on this.
Suspicious note.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door. Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me.
You flambage my anus.
I can't think of anything else right now.
Alright, 2 pieces of evidence were updated. Imogen doesn't want to believe that Paul could do something like this. Something like what? Oh, the message. Threats in the envelope. Imogen was shocked to see how far her father's threats went. So what's next? What's next? Imogen's testimony is a location. I presume that that's here. I can't fast travel anywhere. It's only certain places, which just makes it more fidgety. Everyone's starting to look at us, yeah. What's the point of this fucking diary for him just to say, oh, Sherlock's asking questions to people on the street? Everyone is just the same. I don't know. So I can't find the guy. Paul Perks, that's who I'm looking for, but he wasn't there.
I can't think of anything else right now.
So now what do I do? I mean, in theory, you could go to the police station and get, like, see if you can find the man's address, but I just don't think that this game's going to be like that. I'll try anyway.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes? Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Not going to answer him, I suppose.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes? Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Alright, fuck it. Choose evidence. Is it this one? An elephant's life. I can check the newspaper archive. It was in the front page story written by a science journalist. So it wasn't a crime. It wasn't a subject. There's not evidence. It's not really district either. How do you actually search? Choose the evidence marked with a book icon. Choose... Read it carefully. Choose the appropriate search criteria for the selected evidence. 3 criteria must be selected. Okay. So nothing has a book icon, so... I guess we shouldn't be here. No, not really. Nothing has books except this. That's got a book icon then, you fucking piece of shit. Newspaper article. It was the first time I'd seen the creatures. I could check the newspaper archive. It was a front page story written by a science journalist. Okay. I mean, it wasn't any of these. There was... I don't want to fucking... I don't know. I don't know if that's it. I mean... One last quick read. It's got a book icon. We live in Grand Sarre, but it's not. It's nothing. So I'm not sure I'm just not sure what to do. That girl is completely... There's nobody in the club. Her testimony is finished.
May I ask you something?
Fuck off, moneybags.
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Whatever.
He's even putting up posters, poor man. Losing it may be the death of him.
I don't even know what that's about.
Could you help me?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
The fact I can't just fucking fast travel here is ridiculous. Absolutely no need for me to have to make these runs. I'm not playing it after this case. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this. I'll try and finish it today. But I'm not coming back to this, I don't think. Fucking dog shit. I mean, it's possible I missed something in here, but what? Is it this? Is it one of these? Is it just something else? Is it nothing? Where's the man?
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
So, I don't understand why this only comes up when you don't have that on. Oh, I don't know. Cocaine, eh?
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. Undeniably.
I wondered why he asked that girl if she knew he was a drug dealer when we didn't find any drugs. I thought it was because of the dart. And I thought maybe the darts are full of drugs, but I guess the game couldn't follow its own sequence where we didn't actually find any drugs. I mean, I don't know where to go, where to look. That stupid bitch has nothing to say. There's nobody here. We'll go to the actual club then. See if he's inside somehow. Even though they said he wasn't.
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't help you with that, sir.
There's not even a fucking door on this place. Alright then, I mean, who the fuck knows? What are you even supposed to do? So there's a clue missing as well. I don't want to play anymore. I know I said I would finish it. It's so fucking shit. This is only the second case. Nothing is clear. It's just so annoying running to place. Like, I don't know why they put in a whole map. Why do I need this to exist when there's only 3 places to go? It's just weird. Why is there a marker on here? I don't know. This is a load of wank.
He's even put up.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
How about you answer the question I'm putting
Any
to
progress
you,
with
you
the case,
fucking
Mr. Holmes?
midget? Whatever the fuck. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know where to go, what to try. Everything takes 5 minutes. Nothing happens anywhere. I mean, yeah, I'm not playing this again. I'm gonna go back to the house. If that girl doesn't talk to me again, then I'm off. Definitely a good spot to drop me as well.
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
Mm-hmm. It's been cut, has it? But he doesn't give a shit.
He was certainly under pressure.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
Okay, so there wasn't any other rooms. I suppose maybe his room. Okay, maybe that's something.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
Okay, well at least there was another room. It was my fault that I didn't find out what is potentially important.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
What's these called? Scrimshaws.
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger. Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
1868.
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured. I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
Okay. Elephant Man, Cordona Chronicle. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Schitz, has purchased an Indian elephant. Deedly-dee, only time will tell if it's a midsummer madness or not. The neighbouring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore to hear the terrible trumpeting of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordova's most powerful. Now we can all say that the richest of our island have troubles to bear too.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say. What's so special about this place? Another elephant?
I guess that's nothing.
A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
Don't know what that means.
A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Ivory Bath's construction plan. Whatever that means.
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling.
She's getting double-teamed, obviously.
From before Mycroft was born. Our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
They are quite butt-pluggy. All different sizes as well. Alright, anything else? I mean, I can't imagine there's anything else left to look at. But I don't feel like I gained any more information. A suspicious note, yeah. Ivory Baths. Construction cubes.
And, which part of the elephant is in here?
Spunk.
It's quite
monkey
pungent.
balls.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit. A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
Well, maybe he's
That's
the
the
other
word,
potential
yes.
murderer.
But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
Okay.
It's chilling to think the monster is free.
The partnership ended. Theodore, damage to the shed or fatal battering? Oh, well, none of them. Fuck it. Theodore Gilden removed Arthur Swift. So Arthur Swift must be the alternate... suspect. So how the fuck do I find his house? Oi, I mean, he's not going to answer me. We already know this fucking by now. What about these cunts? Nothing. Oi, Midge.
May I ask you something?
I don't trust men in fancy clothes.
Yeah, you little feds bitch.
Can I ask you a question?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
I thought about your mum's tits through. Okay, boys. A construction plan for the Ivory Dildos. Imogen clarified that Swifty Boy is the name of a partner. They're working together on a project in the Old City. She doesn't know anything else. Where's the Old City? Oh my god, all the way over here. So I'm gonna have to physically run over here, am I? Maybe maybe you can get a cab.
Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Is this a cabbie, or is he gonna tell me to fuck off? Nope, I just can't go that. I can't go that far. I just fucking Jesus Christ. I have to manually run across the map for no reason. I wonder if I have to... Maybe I can look it up in the police archives. If not, this is just fucking retards.
He's even been putting up...
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
No, I mean, I bet it's just go there and ask. There's no crime. Officers, maybe. Evidence, documents, districts, old shits. 8 fucking 8. This game is just so flawed to me. I mean, I don't know what you're seeing and you think I've made a mistake. But I went up to a cabbie and he was like, you can only go where you can fast travel anyway. That is retards. That what I've just said is retards. I can fast travel here, right? Fine. If I asked the cabbie, where can I go? He goes, you can only go where you can fucking fast travel anyway. What's the point then? What's the fucking point? Take me here. I'm not missing that, right? This is the cabbie's thing. You press it, it comes up. I don't need a cabbie to fast travel. I need a cabbie to take me to other places. Oh, fuck this. So, am I doing it wrong to your eyes? Literal dog's aids, what I'm seeing. That just can't be, surely. Nah, I'm not doing this. This is some proper lesbo bollocks. Weird that this looks real.
All fresh issues are sold out.
Good news. such a shame I can't just randomly shoot people. Okay, now someone might be able to tell me something.
Could you help me?
I cannot help. But I can sell your fancy suit.
Alright, we'll do that. You fucking weirdo.
May I? The market
I'm
square.
not in the mood to
Beaten heart
talk
of the
to
old
money
city.
bags.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Don't pass
Come,
by.
come! Decorate your house.
So it could literally be anywhere here. But also, it seems like nobody's speaking to me, so that's great.
In Oriental style.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
So you think if you have money, we should bow to your whims?
The dialogue is fucking
No.
retarded as well. There's only two options. Everyone is an arsehole, or they don't know anything. I've had enough. I don't want to play anymore. This is dog shit, and it's so fucking AIDS that I wish I was filled with wank. Okay, boys, that's enough of this shit. I don't think I'm playing that again. Yeah, we'll figure something else to play. Until next time, boys. Rub my balls.